Hi, this is Mark McAvoy, aka the Answer Man, and we all know what's going on in New York City, my hometown, and it's a sad state of affairs when one of the greatest cities, if not the greatest city in the world, is losing big business like crazy. I mean, people are leaving there in droves. Companies are leaving like crazy because Mayor Mamdani really is not qualified to do the job. Now, he won the race fair and square, but what I want to talk to you today about is kind of an easy fix, really, to bring revenue to the city without really putting a pinch on people in a really difficult way. Right now, he wants to put property taxes through the roof and further pinch the middle class. So, I sat down and within 5 minutes, I thought, what's an easy way to fix this? Really, the best way is to get, thousands, if not millions of people to chip in a little bit at a time, right? So what do New Yorkers do the most of? More than anybody else, they drink coffee, right? So let's call it the coffee tax, the New York City coffee tax. So I went online and I saw how many cups of coffee do New Yorkers drink. What do you know? They drink 7 times more coffee than anybody else in the country. In fact, I saw that they sell 10 to 11.5 million cups per day. That's how much are sold, okay? Not just, that they drink in their house. So, now, given that, they could be, maybe on a Saturday, Sunday, whatever, I just rounded down to 10 million a day, 7 days a week. That would be, 365 million, right? So, anyway, I'm sorry. If you do that 10 million a day, that would be 3.65 billion per year. So if you do just $1 a cup, the mayor could bring in on a tax of $1 per cup. This is not a big burden on everybody. 3.65 billion per year. Come on, I know it's not going to solve all the problems, but it's going to add a lot to the New York City budget. Okay, that's step one. Now, just bear with me a little bit longer. I know people, you have short attention spans. Okay, I'll try to keep it as brief as I can. Now, that's step one. Step two, I know the city does not issue license plates. It's done by the state. But another big pain in the ass, even when I lived there, was these diplomatic license plates, these diplomats, right? You don't do the plate. These guys don't pay parking tickets anyway. What you do is you issue what I would call something along the lines of, call it like a golden parking emblem. And this would give them like carte blanche. They can park anywhere they want. They don't have to pay parking fees, right? He loves to, tax the rich, right? You're going to charge these diplomats $1 million for this parking privilege, this emblem. We don't have that many, right? It's there's about 2,600, I believe, a little less than 2,600 diplomat plates in New York City. Okay, that's going to bring in 2.6 billion. Also, outsource this. Okay, the mayor can just divorce himself from this. He could say, hey, it's this way. He doesn't have to take direct hits for it. outsource the tow truck service, and then they get towed right away. He could put the lots in some place like the South Bronx. Let's get the minorities involved. You could diversify the whole service, okay? So between the coffee tax and the diplomat parking privileges, you're going to bring in roughly $6.2 billion a year in revenue. Not going to solve all the problems, but in 15 minutes, just, a little bit of thinking here, 6.2 billion in revenue, okay? Tomorrow, or the next video, I'm going to talk about solving some of the housing problems, okay? So, see you next time. Thanks. Oh, subscribe and comment. Thank you.